JSPS, Japan Society for the Promotion of Science, International Programs. Aimed to fund research initiatives, foster next generation of scientists, advance international collaborations, and promote university reforms. The Japan Society for the Promotion of Science, or JSPS, was established in 1932. JSPS is the biggest research funding agency in Japan. It has contributed to the development of science not only in Japan, but also in other countries by collaborating with universities, institutes, and funding agencies worldwide. JSPS supports both basic and applied research in all academic fields, including humanities, social sciences, and natural sciences. Currently, JSPS has 11 liaison offices in 10 countries in order to promote international research collaboration. The JSPS Bangkok Office was established in 1989 and covers the ASEAN countries. That includes the Philippines as well as Bangladesh and Nepal. The main roles of JSPS Bangkok are to promote collaboration between ASEAN and Japan, provide information on JSPS fellowship programs, strengthen relationships among former JSPS fellows, and support Japanese visiting researchers in the ASEAN region. In 2020, over 2,800 overseas researchers were invited to Japan, and more than 4,000 Japanese researchers were sent abroad through the many international programs of JSPS. 30 to 40 researchers were invited from Philippines, and JSPS sent 30 to 60 researchers from Japan every year. The participants in the JSPS programs spread worldwide, and JSPS supported the establishment of Fellows Alumni Associations in each country. There are 20 alumni associations in the world, and over 8,000 JSPS fellows join the alumni activities. In the Philippines, the JSPS Alumni Association of the Philippines, or JAAP, is the country's official JSPS Alumni Association. JAAP was established in 2013. It holds various events to promote collaboration among JSPS alumni and research exchange between the Philippines and Japan, with strong support from the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST. JSPS programs are very helpful for those who want to carry out research in Japan or want to establish a joint research team with Japan. By supporting joint research projects and seminars for researchers of Japan and other countries, in cooperation with counterpart funding agencies, JSPS builds research platforms that place all participants on an equal footing. Furthermore, JSPS provides support to researchers via programs that allow them to carry out joint research projects and seminars to respond to changing global trends in scientific research collaboration. JSPS international programs can be divided into 3 groups. One is the International Fellowships for Research in Japan. Second is the Ronpaku program. And the third is the Bilateral program and Core-to-Core program. The International Fellowships for Research in Japan is divided into 2 programs, the Postdoctoral Fellowship and the Long or Short Invitational Fellowships. The Ronpaku program is a PhD dissertation program, while the bilateral programs involve collaboration on research activities with Japanese researchers. The JSPS International Fellowship Program covers a postdoctoral fellowship for young researchers who finished PhD courses in the past 6 years. There is no age limit for the application, and postdoctoral fellows can be supported by JSPS for the period of up to 2 years, with minimum tenure of 1 year. During a fellow's tenure, JSPS will provide 362,000 Japanese yen or $3,400 every month. In addition, an economy class round-trip air ticket will also be provided by JSPS. In the Invitational Fellowship Program, it can be a long-term or short-term program. The target researchers of this fellowship are mid-career researchers and professors. Long-term fellowship provides opportunities to conduct joint research with Japanese researchers. Fellows can stay in Japan for 2 to 10 months, and they can receive 387,600 Japanese yen, or approximately 3,600 US dollars per month. In addition, JSPS will provide an economy class round-trip air ticket. The objective of short-term fellowship is to promote the communication between Japanese and foreign researchers through mutual visits. Fellows can stay in Japan for 14 to 60 days. 18,000 Japanese yen or 170 US dollars will be paid per day to support them as they stay in Japan. An economy class air ticket is also provided. The number of applications and its success rate for each fellowship program in fiscal year 2020 shows how it can be very competitive, but it is worth the challenge once you get into a program. Another known program of JSPS is the Ronpaku program. The Japanese word Ronpaku means dissertation PhD. The program is designed to give opportunities for Asian and African researchers to obtain PhD degrees from Japanese universities by submitting dissertations. Under the Ronpaku program, fellows can stay and keep their positions in the Philippines and visit Japan during their vacation to prepare for dissertations under the supervision of their Japanese host researchers. Also, the Japanese host researchers can have the opportunity to visit the home country of a fellow in order to conduct research guidance. To apply for this program, applicants need to have a full-time position as a researcher and be younger than 45 years of age. The duration of fellowship is up to 3 years. JSPS provides a maximum of 3.6 million Japanese yen in total to mainly cover travel expenses for fellows and their Japanese supervisors. Throughout this program, JSPS has already supported 94 Ronpaku fellows from the Philippines. In applying for the Ronpaku program, it is important for an applicant to have a host researcher from Japan. This is the most important step because it is the host researcher who will be the one to submit the application to JSPS. If the applicant already has a strong relationship with a Japanese professor, that Japanese professor can become the host researcher. The next step is to prepare the application documents listed in the application guidelines. The application guidelines are available from the JSPS website. To apply for the program, the Japanese host researcher must submit the application to JSPS headquarters before the given deadline. Exact deadline is always announced in the application guideline. Please note that all application documents must be submitted by the Japanese host researcher. How can one find a host researcher in Japan? Anyone can find a host researcher by visiting the Research Map website at https://researchmap.jp/. This is one of the biggest online researchers databases in Japan. Visiting the website of a Japanese university that shows their university researcher database is also helpful. Each university has their own online database which provides researcher information to the public. Another website to get a host researcher is the JSPS Researchers Network, JSPS-net at https://www-jsps-net.jsps.go.jp/. This is a social networking service organized by the JSPS headquarters. This website is open not only to JSPS alumni members but also to the public. Registrations to this website are very much welcome. Furthermore, JSPS has a bilateral program, which is a funding program for international research teams. In order to promote research collaboration with Philippines, JSPS signed a Memorandum of Understanding or MOU with the Philippines Department of Science and Technology or DOST. Based on the MOU, JSPS supports the Japanese team while the DOST supports the Filipino team by providing a budget for research activities. In order to apply to this program, Filipino project leaders need to submit their applications to DOST, and Japanese leaders must submit theirs to JSPS. JSPS and DOST will then make a joint selection based on the evaluation within each organization. The selected research project will be supported up to 2 years. At present, there are 4 projects ongoing with DOST. Next is the Core-to-Core program. This program is a multilateral joint research program where Japanese research group works together with 2 or more counterpart countries. The purpose of this program is to create top world-class research hubs or high-potential research hubs. It also intends to foster young researchers. In this program, one Japanese institution will apply for the program as a core institution. This means partner countries cannot directly apply to JSPS. In this case, consultation with a partner researcher in Japan for the application is advised. The program is carried out in 2 types, which are called Type A and Type B. Type A is a big program, but matching fund from counterpart countries is required. It means Filipino institutions need to obtain funds from their funding institutions. Type B is smaller than Type A, but a matching fund is not required. A fairly large number of projects are currently ongoing with the Philippines. The call for application is from the month of July onwards, with details found at the JSPS website. JSPS also offers a special program called Hope Meetings with Nobel Laureates. It is held every year to foster future scientific leaders in the Asia-Pacific and Africa. This meeting provides an opportunity for excellent graduate students and young researchers specially chosen from within the regions to interact directly with Nobel laureates and other of the world's most leading scientists. JSPS desires to have more applicants in its programs. With this presentation, JSPS hopes to see you and more people to be part of it. So what are you waiting for? Visit the JSPS website for more information and apply to the opportunity that's perfect for you. And together, let's make the world a better place through what we do best in the sciences.